Alright folks, working on a Cummins PT pump. I'll show you how to easily get it out of here without having to remove the power steering pump. If you do have to remove the power steering pump, take this side bolt out. You can do these, but this is a lot easier. Take these out. The front side, that way the O-ring inside of here won't come out, won't get degraded, blah blah blah, this and that. When you put these back together, swap these for a set of set screws like on this side. That way it's easier to get it all lined up and whatnot. Set screws are cheap, 3/8, 5/16, whatever. Be 3/8 more than likely. Put it in there, set it down, put a nut on it, call it good. Some of the trucks and engines already have a set screw on this side. Step one. Alright. Step two is going to be this. Take this bolt here out first, loosen this one. Remove the tachometer top part. It'll just slide right up. 7/16, 12 point back here, and then you got a 5/8 lower. On occasion, it is a 7/16 on the lower half. This one here has a 5/8. Some folks think you need a moon wrench to get to this back bolt with the power steering pump removed. Not always the case. So, all right, basically, we're just gonna show you how to do it real quick. It's a 20-minute job. The hardest part I find usually is not rounding off the damn aneroid lines and return lines and fuel lines. So, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and remove all the fuel lines out of the way first, and the tachometer drive. Your 1-inch socket or 1-inch wrench, pop it loose. If you're still in the truck, no difference in anything else. All I recommend doing actually is removing the harness from the starter on this 915 series truck. That way you can pull the harness up and get it out of the damn way. It does pull down these lines to the starter, which pulls it down behind all this. It's a quick 3/4 inch nut for runs of 7/8. Pop it loose, pull these lines off, pull it up, get out of the damn way. Compressor line is gonna be a 15/16 head here, 15/16 back here on the firewall going down. Remove it. The metal discharge line will actually be on a clamp right here. Just slide it back, get out of your damn way. Otherwise, you're gonna be fighting it. So, takes 2 extra seconds. Take out them 2 things and be done. All right. There's that. Pull it out. Leave the rod and stuff in there. Just make sure it's everything off of the damn thing is good. See. All right. I'm gonna do these lines real quick with 2 hands. All right, got your lines loose. This is the aneroid line. If you're taking your pump off to have it rebuilt, have them delete the aneroid. You don't really need it. This is a return line. They'll plug it too. Once you get all your lines removed, up here, this is your return. This is your aneroid feed and return. Actually, sorry, just your return lines. Take it, loosen this one up. There'll be a clamp right here. Leave the clamp on. Loosen your bottom one, take it off. If you loosen this one though, you can turn the whole line up and down and get it out of your way. So, if you're deleting your aneroid, you will, that whole line there will be gone. All right, and you'll go with this. It's a 1/4 inch inverted flare. It's number 4 male JIC, and then put your 4 male JIC clamp on it. It will also use a 4 male JIC clamp there on the nipple where the aneroid went to. All right, not a big deal. Just make sure you don't round your fuel lines off. Of course, if you're doing dual fuel lines, you'll want to go ahead and do all that. The rear on the 915 series is a real pain in the ass to get to. So, all right. All right, dropping wrenches like usual. So let me get that wrench out of there in a second. Let me get a stubby. I normally use a stubby 7/16. If I can find it in my pocket somewhere. Alright, whatever. Basically, there's a thing called an obstruction wrench. See here? how you can't get any normal wrench in there. That wrench right there will fit on it. If you got an Upstructure wrench though, it'll curve around and reach in there to it. You can do all this with none of that if you need to. Cut this thing down, we'll get it out of there. Alright. This is my Upstructure wrench. It's a double end 7/16 3/8. Bent in the middle so you can get to it. I mean, you're not gonna get a lot of turn out of it. So, but it's enough. What I do learn is I usually take vice grips and clamp over the end of this. That way I can put it in there and harder and be able to pull a little bit better on it. But once it gets to moving, you can get it out by hand pretty easy. Sometimes I'll have a 7/16 bolt, top right and right lower inside. So there's that one. All right, now for the lower one that nobody likes so much. 5/8 gear wrench and a long 5/8. I'm not sitting here anywhere. I can go grab it. Go grab it. All right, it's a snap-on, I think. Yeah, snap-on 5/8. Reach all the way down. Or you can put it on there. Well, I normally go up on the bottom of the pump here and have a feel for it. So let's try that. There's your bolt right there. We'll go with the ratchet wrench first since it'll move a little bit different. There's your bolt right there. Yeah. Let me go bend this wrench here back. I think it's the issue. This 5/8 has got a little bit of a bend to it on the very end from where I used it on something else. Yeah. That's it. See that bolt up underneath there? It's not very friendly to get to, but you do not have to pull the power steering pump off. Let me go. Got my wrench right there. There's a little bend in it. Let me go bend it back, make it straight. All right, I went ahead and bent the 5/8 a little more. Yeah, it's a good snap-on wrench, but I'm probably older than I am. So you can easily reach down in there. All right, from the top. That's one reason why you gotta get the compressor line out of the way. And it simply just slides back, and before you're able to get on the bolt down there, out of the way. On it, just a little turn, all you're gonna get, and then all the way back against the engine with the wrench. Alright. So you're not going to get very much of a turn out of it, but I just broke it loose. There you go. wrench here somewhere. Alright. There we go. You're only going to get one click at a time out of it. Here. If you want to, you could bend the ratchet wrench. You could. I don't use 5/8 for very much other than this. Once you get it moving, reach in with your fingers on both sides, just turn it out. So you're gonna get one or two little clicks out of it. So yeah, you probably could bend that wrench there right on down there and make it a little bit easier on you. So let's go do that real quick. I'll just keep doing this. It doesn't move very fast, but you get one or two at a time. So it's actually almost finger out. I mean, if you want to, you can go back to using this other wrench again. I mean, reach that in there, turn it. I can actually move it by hand. I don't know if I can spin the washer now. So, let me get it out. There it comes. Alright. It's out. It's a broke support bracket. But I mean, with the bracket on it, you still can get it out. So you actually just reach up under here. The same. You reach up under the fitting right here. Same thing. And loosen the bolt that holds that. Sometimes it goes to either side. From this side, you guys can get a wrench in there. Once you pull this bolt here out, you can get a wrench, pull the cap off, and be able to knock it loose, where at least you can make the bracket fall down. So now you got your two outers. There's the bolt. So, and this pump, I don't know when it was off last. I mean, it's been here for a while. So, get the ratchet wrench. On the A1 trucks that have the 915 A1s that have the Jake brake switch right here, yeah, this can be kind of a pain. If that's the case, you just drop these two 7/16 bolts out, and on that bracket it should have two little ends with little slots in it. Sometimes only one has it, sometimes two have it, but I always put the lower one in if it's not deslotted. Put the lower one in and then let it fall down here. Well, sorry, the lower one down here and let it fall down, and then put that bolt in, and then worry about it from there. So, but and of course, if you're feeling frisky, you can always cut that damn bracket off with a torch. If you feel like it, you're not going to hurt anything. So, but That's how you remove a Cummins PT pump without taking the power steering pump off, for those people who want to do more work than that one's called for. So, alright, that's it. So about a 25-30 minute job. That's all it is, even on the truck. But the biggest thing is get this compressor line out of the way. Otherwise you can't get forward in motion with a wrench. You can even pull that fitting out of there if you want to, but usually it's not necessary, but just don't booger it up. So, of course, pull the harness loose from the starter. Click one nut, take it loose. The whole harness will come up out of the way on these 915s. 916 trucks. So, pretty simple. And then undo your lines first. Spin this liner here up out of the way. So if you're getting rid of your aneroid valve, you'll want to remove this line here. It's a quarter inch inverted flare male to a number 4 JIC male, and then you put a number 4 cap on the end of it. Call it good. That's it.